Imagine history changing within astonishingly brief moments. An unstoppable empire suddenly faced impossible circumstances. Millions trusted powerful walls protecting everything forever. Nobody imagined disaster approaching across distant oceans. Strange ships appeared beneath mysterious morning horizons. Fear quietly traveled before unfamiliar foreign footsteps. The mighty Aztec Empire watched cautiously together. Tenochtitlan sparkled above shimmering, peaceful waters magnificently. Temples reached confidently toward brilliant, endless skies. Crowded marketplaces overflowed with remarkable, vibrant prosperity. Skilled warriors proudly defended sacred imperial borders. Powerful rulers commanded enormous loyal populations daily. Everything appeared secure beyond ordinary human imagination. Then destiny quietly altered history forever unexpectedly. Hernán Cortés arrived carrying impossible, dangerous ambitions. His army seemed unbelievably small initially. Barely hundreds challenged millions with confidence alone. Every observer predicted complete immediate Spanish defeat. Logic favored overwhelming Aztec military strength completely. Numbers promised certain unquestionable imperial victory ahead. Yet appearances often concealed dangerous hidden realities. Cortés carefully studied every surrounding political weakness. He observed resentment beneath imperial authority everywhere. Conquered tribes secretly carried generations of bitterness. Heavy tribute fueled growing anger continually inside. Loyalty weakened beneath endless political pressure gradually. Silent hatred waited patiently for opportunity. Cortés recognized opportunity before everyone else. He offered enemies unexpected, powerful alliances instead. Tribal leaders cautiously accepted surprising foreign partnerships. Former enemies suddenly became determined battlefield allies. Hundreds gradually transformed into countless thousands together. Momentum quietly shifted without massive direct battles. The empire overlooked dangerous internal fractures completely. Every alliance strengthened Spanish confidence considerably afterward. Every agreement weakened imperial unity further. Emperor Moctezuma faced impossible, heartbreaking decisions daily. Diplomacy appeared safer than immediate confrontation initially. Uncertainty delayed bold, decisive military responses. Precious time slipped beyond desperate control. Every passing hour strengthened invading forces. Confusion quietly replaced confident strategic leadership entirely. Doubt became another invisible, dangerous enemy. The capital welcomed unfamiliar foreign visitors. Ceremonies masked growing political tensions beneath. Smiles concealed fear behind respectful traditions. Trust became increasingly fragile with every meeting. Every conversation carried hidden dangerous consequences afterward. Nobody recognized approaching irreversible catastrophe completely. History balanced upon uncertain, delicate choices. Small decisions produced enormous, lasting consequences later. Destiny rarely announces devastating sudden arrivals beforehand. Powerful civilizations sometimes overlook simple vulnerabilities first. Confidence gradually transformed into dangerous hesitation instead. Every heartbeat echoed uncertain future possibilities silently. Dark clouds gathered beyond peaceful horizons slowly. An invisible threat approached unnoticed silently. Nobody prepared against unexpected biological disaster completely. The greatest battle remained still approaching. Courage alone could never guarantee survival. Hope flickered despite mounting overwhelming uncertainty everywhere. History prepared another unforgettable, painful chapter carefully. The empire still believed eventual victory. Reality would soon destroy comforting illusions. Everything was about changing forever. Tension finally exploded into violent confrontation everywhere. Steel weapons clashed against determined Aztec warriors. Streets echoed with relentless, desperate battle cries. Smoke covered magnificent temples beneath darkness completely. Every victory demanded heartbreaking, painful, costly sacrifices. Spanish forces struggled, surviving overwhelming resistance daily. Aztec warriors defended beloved homeland fearlessly together. Every bridge became fiercely contested ground. Every canal witnessed desperate, courageous fighting. Cortés briefly lost control completely there. Spanish survivors escaped beneath terrifying, relentless attacks. Many believed conquest had already failed. Hope nearly vanished from exhausted invaders. Then another enemy quietly arrived unexpectedly. No soldier could stop its advance. No fortress blocked invisible deadly sickness. Smallpox entered unsuspecting crowded communities silently. Infection spread faster than fearful whispers. Families watched loved ones weaken rapidly. Entire neighborhoods suddenly fell eerily silent. Skilled healers found no effective answers. Ancient knowledge faced unknown, terrifying illness. Every household feared tomorrow's painful sunrise. Leaders became victims alongside ordinary citizens. Experienced commanders disappeared within heartbreaking weeks. Confusion replaced organized, confident imperial leadership. Fear overwhelmed courage across every district. The capital slowly lost collective strength. Empty streets reflected unimaginable human suffering. Sacred ceremonies turned into mourning gatherings. Children cried beside grieving, exhausted parents. Hope faded beneath relentless, devastating disease. Cortés carefully observed changing battlefield conditions. He recognized opportunity within unfolding tragedy. Indigenous allies gathered behind determined Spaniards. Thousands prepared another massive coordinated assault. Aztec defenders faced impossible, overwhelming odds. Hunger weakened exhausted surviving warriors daily. Supplies disappeared from besieged neighborhoods gradually. Clean water became increasingly difficult finding. Every sunrise brought greater despair afterward. Every sunset buried countless precious lives. Courage survived despite unbearable, devastating losses. Resistance continued with remarkable, unwavering determination. Yet exhaustion slowly conquered human endurance. Disease fought alongside invading armies relentlessly. The siege tightened around magnificent Tenochtitlan steadily. Escape routes disappeared beneath enemy control. Boats patrolled surrounding shimmering lake constantly. Every entrance became heavily guarded carefully. Citizens endured unimaginable daily hardships together. Mothers protected frightened children through chaos. Fathers defended families against impossible circumstances. The empire bled from countless wounds. Strength alone no longer guaranteed survival. Destiny approached with unstoppable, frightening certainty. Ancient greatness stood dangerously fragile now. The final struggle rapidly approached everyone. Hope whispered against overwhelming despair quietly. Courage refused surrender until ending. History watched every heartbreaking sacrifice silently. Victory remained painfully beyond desperate reach. The empire faced ultimate terrifying reckoning. Tomorrow promised irreversible historic transformation ahead. Nothing would ever remain unchanged. Dawn revealed exhausted defenders across crumbling walls. Smoke drifted above silent, broken temples. Every street carried memories of courage. Every corner witnessed unbearable, heartbreaking losses. Spanish forces advanced with growing confidence. Indigenous allies surrounded remaining defensive positions. Resistance weakened beneath endless, relentless pressure. Supplies completely disappeared from desperate households everywhere. Hunger became another merciless, ruthless enemy. Thirst drained, fading human determination daily. Still brave warriors refused surrender proudly. Every defender fought, protecting sacred homeland. Families prayed beneath collapsing stone buildings. Hope survived inside broken, determined hearts. Courage echoed through devastated ancient streets. Drums sounded despite overwhelming battlefield despair. Arrows darkened smoky skies above repeatedly. Steel weapons flashed beneath burning sunlight. Battle cries filled shattered city ruins. Every heartbeat carried impossible, painful choices. Emperor Cuauhtémoc inspired remaining loyal defenders. His courage strengthened fading spirits briefly. Yet overwhelming numbers continued advancing relentlessly. Every position slowly became impossible defending. Bridges finally fell beneath enemy assaults. Canals filled with abandoned, broken boats. Sacred places became desperate battlefields overnight. The magnificent capital gradually collapsed completely. Ancient glory disappeared beneath endless destruction. Survivors searched desperately for hopeful miracles. None arrived during darkest hours there. Fate demanded unimaginable, painful sacrifices instead. Cuauhtémoc attempted escaping surrounding enemy forces. His journey ended before lasting freedom. Spanish soldiers captured the young emperor. Silence followed heartbreaking, historic defeat immediately. The mighty empire officially finally collapsed. Victory celebrations echoed across ruined streets. Tears replaced centuries of proud traditions. Smoke concealed fading imperial dreams forever. Ancient banners disappeared beneath foreign rule. Survivors mourned countless irreplaceable precious lives. Mothers embraced frightened orphaned children quietly. Fathers never returned from battlefields home. Temples stood damaged yet unforgettable forever. History remembered unimaginable human resilience always. Conquest changed countless future generations permanently. New rulers transformed familiar ancient landscapes. Old customs faced relentless unfamiliar challenges. Native voices struggled preserving treasured heritage. Memories endured despite overwhelming historical changes. Courage never truly vanished completely there. Stories survived beyond fallen magnificent walls. Legends traveled across centuries afterward faithfully. Future generations continued asking difficult questions. Why had everything ended suddenly there? Could anyone prevent unimaginable, devastating tragedy? Answers remain debated among historians today. Evidence reveals multiple complicated contributing factors. No single explanation proves completely sufficient. History rarely follows simple, predictable paths. Great empires sometimes collapse unexpectedly fast. Hidden weaknesses often invite unexpected disasters. Powerful lessons emerged from heartbreaking destruction. The story was far finished. Many believed Spanish weapons decided everything. Reality proved far more complicated instead. Victory emerged through multiple devastating circumstances combined. Disease shattered countless lives before battles. Division weakened unity during desperate moments. Strategic alliances multiplied overwhelming battlefield advantages. Timing changed history beyond human expectations. Every factor reinforced another relentlessly together. None worked completely alone ever. Together they transformed impossible into reality. The empire confronted simultaneous overwhelming crises everywhere. Leaders struggled making impossible critical decisions. Every choice carried terrible, painful consequences. Delay strengthened determined invading forces steadily. Resistance consumed remaining precious resources quickly. Hope diminished beneath constant, relentless pressure. Yet remarkable bravery never disappeared completely. Countless defenders sacrificed everything protecting homeland. Their courage deserves lasting historical remembrance always. Conquest never erased extraordinary human resilience. Ancient traditions continued surviving through generations. Language preserved memories across passing centuries. Families protected cultural identity with determination. Stories carried forgotten voices into history. Songs remembered heroes beyond fallen kingdoms. Customs survived despite foreign colonial rule. Heritage refused complete disappearance forever afterward. Archaeological discoveries revealed forgotten magnificent achievements. Stone temples still inspire worldwide admiration. Intricate craftsmanship amazes modern engineers today. Ancient knowledge reflected extraordinary practical wisdom. Nature remained deeply respected throughout civilization. Farmers mastered difficult mountainous environments successfully. Builders achieved astonishing architectural precision effortlessly. Astronomical observations guided important ceremonial traditions. Society flourished through remarkable organizational abilities. Their accomplishments deserve balanced historical recognition. Defeat cannot erase extraordinary greatness completely. Every civilization leaves meaningful, lasting lessons. Every collapse carries important future warnings. Pride sometimes conceals dangerous hidden weaknesses. Unity remains civilization's greatest protective strength. Division invites unexpected, catastrophic consequences eventually. Disease ignores borders and mighty kingdoms. History repeatedly teaches similar painful truths. Strong nations require resilient, united foundations. Power alone guarantees absolutely nothing forever. Wisdom often outweighs overwhelming military strength. Compassion preserves societies through darkest hardships. Memory protects humanity from repeated mistakes. The Aztec story still resonates today. Scholars continue uncovering fascinating historical evidence. Questions inspire deeper understanding every generation. Curiosity keeps forgotten civilizations remarkably alive. Respect honors those preceding modern humanity. Their legacy belongs everyone collectively today. Ancient voices still whisper meaningful warnings. Careful listeners discover timeless, valuable wisdom. History never truly remains silent forever. Every ruin tells unforgettable human stories. Every stone remembers forgotten, determined builders. Every lesson deserves thoughtful, careful reflection. The past continues shaping tomorrow quietly. Understanding history strengthens humanity together always. One final truth still remained. History remembers victories with remarkable clarity sometimes. Yet defeats often teach greater wisdom. The Aztec Empire transformed world history forever. Its legacy extends beyond dramatic conquest. Magnificent ruins continue inspiring global admiration today. Visitors walk ancient stone pathways respectfully. Every step echoes forgotten human dreams. Every wall preserves silent, enduring memories. Tenochtitlan vanished beneath modern Mexico City. Still, its spirit quietly survives everywhere. Archaeologists uncover astonishing discoveries beneath streets. Ancient foundations reveal extraordinary engineering brilliance. Hidden artifacts reshape historical understanding continually. Every excavation uncovers another fascinating mystery. Scholars debate unanswered questions passionately today. Curiosity keeps remarkable civilizations forever alive. The empire's influence never completely disappeared. Descendants proudly preserve ancestral cultural traditions. Indigenous languages continue spoken across communities. Ancient customs enrich modern Mexican identity. Festivals celebrate enduring historical connections annually. Art reflects timeless cultural resilience beautifully. Music carries echoes from forgotten generations. Stories bridge distant centuries with meaning. Memory defeats even relentless passing time. Great civilizations deserve thoughtful, respectful remembrance always. Their achievements inspire future dreamers everywhere. Their failures offer priceless, lasting lessons. Strength without unity becomes dangerously fragile. Confidence without caution invites unexpected disaster. Leadership demands wisdom beyond simple ambition. Every decision shapes countless future lives. Small actions create enormous historical consequences. One moment changes everything forever sometimes. The impossible occasionally becomes undeniable reality. Fate favors prepared, determined, resilient people. Courage shines brightest during darkest moments. Hope survives despite overwhelming, painful circumstances. Humanity repeatedly rises after devastating losses. History proves resilience remains incredibly powerful. Every ending begins another remarkable chapter. Every collapse plants future possibilities quietly. Lessons endure beyond fallen mighty empires. Wisdom grows through honest historical reflection. The past speaks without spoken words. Listening carefully changes future decisions profoundly. Forgotten voices still deserve careful attention. Ancient sacrifices should never disappear completely. Their courage remains forever unforgettable today. Their legacy belongs every generation equally. Remember, greatness requires constant, humble vigilance. Remember, unity strengthens every thriving civilization. Remember, knowledge defeats dangerous ignorance eventually. Remember, compassion outlives temporary, powerful kingdoms. History remains humanity's greatest patient teacher. Every generation writes another meaningful chapter. Every choice leaves permanent, lasting footprints. Tomorrow begins with today's understanding always. Never underestimate hidden cracks beneath greatness. Never ignore lessons written through sacrifice. Never forget civilizations shaped our present. Their story continues inspiring millions worldwide. The Aztecs remain unforgettable forever today. History lives because people remember faithfully. Their legacy will endure forever.